Our morning starts with a brief climb out of Cañon City on US 50. Then the rest of the day is mostly downhill or flat into Pueblo. The roads are becoming much straighter now, and we have options for services in Penrose and Pueblo West before arriving in Pueblo, the largest city we have seen since Carson City, Nevada, over 3 weeks ago. The last several miles of US 50 will be 3 lanes of traffic in each direction, which might be a bit jarring after 1,000 miles of 2-lane highways. Good morning, it's Wednesday, June 12, day 28. We are leaving Cañon City. We had an excellent warm showers host who asked to remain anonymous, so I respect that. You know who you are, and you know you showed us hospitality and fed us a wonderful breakfast this morning with omelet, hash browns, and juice. And we are headed to Pueblo today. Ooh, I'm getting sweaty on these hills, leaving Cañon City. And maybe I should have gone with the white compression pants today, because I'm baking in the sun already and it's only 8:30. Trivia with Paul. He was telling me about the shows he watched growing up, and he mentioned Alf. And I said, all right, Paul, what planet was Alf from? And he's trying to think about, all right, Paul, your hint is it starts with an M. 2 syllables. Melmac. He was close.
Alright, trivia 2. Okay. What was the cat's name?
Oh boy, the cat that he always tried to eat.
Yeah.
I don't remember the cat's name at all.
Is it Willie?
Wooly? I don't know. We're gonna have to look it up now.
It's up as the butler. You know the wife in it, she says something funny.
Okay.
And Alf goes, oh, you're so funny, madame. Then he goes, I must go and tell the other manservants that madame has unleashed yet another corner.
Paul remembered Alf's cat's name. I thought it was Fluffy. He said Lucky, and I said, that's it. Lucky the cat. 50 out of Cañon City feels like riding on an expressway. There's actual exit ramps and highway overpasses. This is kind of too busy for what I'd prefer, but I don't think this will be the norm. Okay, more Alf trivia. Alf was an acronym. What did it stand for? You got it. Yep. Your eerie story about Penrose, Colorado is that in October of 2023, people started complaining about a foul odor emanating from the Return to Nature funeral home. It was raided by the sheriff's office, and they found 189 improperly stored corpses. 8.3% grade. I did not think I would be riding 8.3% grade today. Okay, today definitely should have been a white compression pants day. David, you gotta be smarter about this. My lap's burning up from this sunshine. I have a delicious banana and apple in my bag. And I'd love to sit down in the shade and eat it. I see no shade anywhere. No shade. Too bad. The gentleman behind me, if he's in the field of view of my camera, saw him hiking on the side of the road. I said, how far are you hiking? He's hiking from St. Louis to California, to the Pacific Ocean. So that is way more impressive than what we're doing on bicycles. So good for him. 45-pound pack, he said, and he was stationed in Yorktown. or your town, where our destination is. There you go, interesting people we're meeting. I notice my stamina goes way up when I have a food goal in mind. So there's a Wendy's now 2.5 miles away. And I was thinking cold fountain drink, sitting in air conditioning, and a chocolate frosty. Yes, perfect for 10 a.m. That'll be a nice break. And I'm motivated. And I'm hauling now. The water in my water bottles right now is very warm, and it has unflavored electrolyte drops in it. Ugh, it's so unappealing. If it was cold and had the drops, that'd be one thing. Or if it was warm and it didn't have the drops, that'd be another thing. But with both, back on noisy 50 East. But I got my frosty and I got my fountain drink. They had 7 different flavors of Powerade in their fountain. 7! That's pretty cool. Lots of glass ahead. Look out. Lots of glass. You know how the League of American Bicyclists gave Davis, California a platinum rating? What is the opposite of that? That's the award that Pueblo, Colorado deserves. It's horrible. Horrible for bike friendliness. In Pueblo, we've hit the largest city on our trip since Sacramento, and won't see another city this large until Richmond, Virginia. It feels like I'm riding through Manhattan after passing through so many dots on a map, even though Pueblo is only Colorado's 9th largest city. They say Pueblo is in the banana belt because it gets less snow than the other major cities in the state. In the 19th through the early 20th century, Pueblo was the saddle-making capital of the world. But of course, buses, cars, subways, streetcars, and railroads diminished the demand for saddles, so that industry is almost gone today. Due to its influx of steel mill workers, Pueblo became very ethnically diverse in the 20th century and is known as the melting pot of the West.
I'm not even going to do the tubes now.
Paul's getting his bike looked at, making sure his new tubeless tires are working out.
You know how
2 hours to spare, too hot to be outside. Didn't want to sit in a coffee shop for 2 hours. And what did we find? We found the Pueblo City Pool and the Mineral Park. Oh, fantastic. Parked our bikes back there by the pool against the fence, but it was just too hot. So once I packed this thing up, I found the shade of a tree. Porch swing time. Waiting for the warm showers. Paul's saying how he hasn't heard of any of the cities we're going through. They're pretty unknown. Shotgun. It's day 28, and here's the daily recap from the porch swing of our warm showers host. Today's scenery, it took a nosedive. I would say today's scenery was a 4, which is unfortunate, but you know, it's expected. We went through the Rockies. Today's difficulty was a 3. A few minor tough hills, but nothing overly challenging and not a lot of miles. Overall feeling positivity 10. Got to see an old friend yesterday, get to see some friends this afternoon, driving all the way from Denver to hang out with us. Paul had his first ever what?
Frosty?
First ever Frosty. But it wasn't a chocolate one, he got a mixed berry Frosty. The special flavor of the month or something. David, what are you doing in a shopping mall? David, what are you doing in a shopping mall food court? Well, I have been met by my wife's good friends and my friends from college, Summer and Rebecca, and my Uncle Mike. Summer is my cousin also. And I'm going to let them describe all of the food items that were brought. Describe the food items that were brought here. No, you're the two who brought it.
Well,
it needs to come from you.
We had to bring homemade food. So we brought pot roast, like a Sunday pot roast, carrots, potatoes, lots of beef. What else we had? We had a couple salads because we had to, make Paul happy. We had homemade pasta salad. We had ham cubes on the side. We had a watermelon salad. It had mint and onion and cheese in it. That was really good. I made 3 batches of crescent rolls. Those were good with some butter. What else do we have?
Scotcheroos!
Oh yeah, scotcheroos.
And
Cookies.
big old cookies.
Lots of good drinks. Little mixers.
Jalapeno limeade.
Yeah, if you haven't had this, amazing. Cut it with a little LaCroix. Perfect.
And lots of snacks.
Yes.
Man, and Paul had his first ever, what today?
Julius. Orange Julius.
An Orange Julius. And his first Frosty. Can you believe that?
first Frosty.
An individual had his first Frosty and Orange Julius of the day on the same day.
He's corrupting me.
He's pretty much just from America now.
Yeah.
Oh, so look at these good people. I am so honored they came.
The stories we couldn't believe.